Back at it again, and we've got to talk about Bill Maher today, who admittedly doesn't have the best takes in the world, but I actually agree with him on this one. Like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you are new. And let's dive in. Now, I want to show you guys this other clip first that you guys probably remember, to just show you guys, yeah, he doesn't always have the best takes. Check it out.
If the guy doesn't concede elections...
Did Hillary concede elections?
Yeah, of course Hillary conceded.
She said he's an illegitimate president.
When did she say that?
She said that in 2016. She said he knows he is an illegitimate president.
I believe he knows he's an illegitimate president. He knows that there were a bunch of different reasons why the election turned out the way it did. And I take responsibility for those parts of it that I should. And so I know that he knows that this wasn't on the level. I don't know that we'll ever know everything that happened, but clearly we know a lot and are learning more every day. And history will probably sort it all out. So of course he's obsessed with me. And I believe that it's a guilty conscience in so much as he has a conscience.
After the election?
Yeah. Russia collusion, what was that if not denying the election? They made up a story, which was a hoax.
Well, it wasn't a hoax.
Yeah, it was. It
well,
wasn't
just
true.
What wasn't true? What part
the
of
Russia collusion, the idea that
there was collusion with Russia.
The idea
there
that
was absolute collusion with Russia.
Is that why he won the election, do you think?
Partly. It was a very close election. Yeah, you don't think Russia could sway, 77,000 votes in 3 states? Of course they could. And they did. Partly through social media, partly for their propaganda there and what they were trying to do there, which was very successful, cost about $100,000. And then, Trump's campaign manager was trading campaign data with a GRU.
I think what Trump was saying is completely wrong. I agree. But
there was collusion.
But the Democrats also denied the election in 2016. They did.
Okay, maybe one time Hillary said something like that. You ask her today, this is not an issue for the Democrats. You're making a ridiculously false...
You think?
Comparison.
So yes, as you guys saw there, and I played you guys that clip before, but I wanted to show you again because
that does.
Hold on, whoa. I'm starting to play the next clip a little too soon, because he doesn't always have the best takes, but sometimes he actually does, and you get to see, like, come on, Bill. It's like you're almost there, Bill. You're almost there. You're like this close. You're this close, and then you make statements like what he just made there in the clip I just showed you guys. It's just like, come on, Bill. Come on. But in this next clip I'm about to show you guys, he has Neil deGrasse Tyson, who I honestly used to like Neil some years ago. I'm a nerd, okay? I like to learn new things. I think it's pretty cool, to have somebody explain different things that I don't completely understand. And Neil obviously is somebody who's very intelligent, and you should do that a lot and explain different things. So I thought he was a cool guy until more recently, and it's going in the wrong direction in my humble opinion. But Bill tries to reel him back in. Check out this clip.
Doesn't work because that doesn't ever explain anything. If you want to talk about specific issues, it's funny, this subject comes up a lot of times with people who are, my friends who are around my age, 40. No, and they have kids who are super woke and drive them nuts.
I got woke kids. I will never be as woke as my kids would want me to be, ever.
Yeah, but you're a little too, still. And, woke does not automatically mean better. Newer does not automatically mean
that's
better.
true.
So that's why I say to talk broadly is bullshit. You have to talk about what specific, issue are we talking about? The ones that get people's attention are gender issues.
Yeah, I know, but what?
Things like that. Okay, this is
Bill,
very different.
You cut your teeth in the
But
70s.
what I'm saying
and
is,
you read the room.
Okay, but I'll answer
you read the politics.
I didn't read the politics.
Yes, you did.
How the fuck do you know what I did?
Because I know your jokes of the era. They were great.
Well, a lot of people think they're great now.
Okay, they're still great.
I don't know if you don't any.
No. What I meant was,
Am I not woke enough for you?
Jokes that would work on a college campus. Okay, surely there's a portfolio of jokes that would still work on a college campus. Surely.
I would hope not. From what maybe some college campuses, the ones you read about are fucking insane.
You've given up on an entire generation, and you don't know how to make them laugh.
I have given up on any place that doesn't even remotely attempt to believe in free speech, and thinks that anything that they hear that they don't like, that they don't agree with, is violence. These people are nuts, and you should be calling them out. Somebody like you, who has standing with kids, should be not joining them.
When there's a science objectivity to it.
I definitely agree with Bill here when he says that, he should be calling them out. Because it has gotten insane when people say words are violence. Like, wait, what? Whatever happened to sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me. These people have grown up so cushiony. It's honestly astonishing. It really is. I don't care what anybody says. No words will ever hurt as much as someone punching you in the face. Now, I don't know if any of you have ever been punched in the face. I'm sure some of you have. It ain't fun, okay? It is not fun at all. Trust me, I'll take some words over that 7 days out of the week and twice on Sunday. Like, it's not even debatable. It's not even debatable, but these folks say words are violence. And it's just like, yeah, I know you grew up cushiony. I know you've never had to fight a day in your life when you say words are violence. Now, I agree. You shouldn't be walking around being rude to folks. I agree with that. Like, I'm not a rude individual. I'm not like going out of my way to like be disrespectful to anybody. Like, you give people respect, right? But at the same time, it's like, really? Words are violence? I think that's a bit insane, but what do y'all think? Let me know.
These people are fucking nuts, and you should be calling them out. Somebody like you, who has standing with kids, should be not joining them.
When there's a science objectivity to it.
You're doing what parents do. You're taking the path of least resistance, and therefore hurting the kids and yourself. Parents ruin both their lives. They ruin their spoiled kids' lives, and they ruin their own lives because the kids rule the roost. So that's what you're doing on a national level.
I'm feeling more like on the porch. Get off my lawn.
Really? I feel like we're in the barbershop.
That works too. In the inner city, it's the barbershop. We don't have porches in the. Well, there's the stoop. There's the stoop.
He almost said the ghetto. Did y'all catch that? He was about to say in the ghetto. Check it out.
It is the barbershop. We don't have porches in the. That works too. In the inner city, it's the barbershop. We don't have porches in the. Well,
he said get. Inner city. Get inner city. He wanted to say ghetto so bad. But anyway, let's jump back in.
There's the stoop. So here's my point.
That's my
I'm
piece.
trying to get through to people on my social media and the like, and I see what pisses people off, what they react to, and I say, all right, these are the landmines. I'm going to navigate that. Okay,
you're
So I navigate it so that I can, because my father's greatest.
That is the problem, Neil. When you have as many landmines as we have today, that's a problem. Because the reason why there are so many landmines is because of people like yourself. And I get it. He's trying to just be a nice individual, right? I get it. I really do. I understand. I think anybody with some common sense, with half of a brain, can understand why someone would initially think, okay, yes, I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna offend anybody, whatever, just keep things peaceful. But also at the same time, one, we have freedom of speech, and two, like, it leads to where we are today, where people say words are violence. When you tiptoe around, if we just would have said, hey, forget about what you think, I know this isn't violence, okay? I know that I'm not actually hurting you. You're just making up stuff. I'm going to say what it is that I need to say, regardless of what it is that you're saying. We wouldn't be in this position, but it's because that people tiptoed around. Here we are. It's insane, man. And once again, I'm not saying be rude to people, okay? You shouldn't be. Of course not. Because I know somebody's going to twist my words and say, well, you saying you should just be rude to folks? No. But you also shouldn't lie to them. You also shouldn't have to tap dance and tiptoe around something because someone's going to say, oh, well, that's violence. when in reality, it's not violence. Like, come on now.
Bit of wisdom to me, several nuggets. One of them was, it's not good enough to be right. You also have to be effective. And if you reject the college campus, then you have no influence on them. They're not going to say, oh, we're not going to get Bill, maybe we should change. Then you have no influence on them.
Sweetheart, I can wait till they grow up a little. Okay, I can wait. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about with comedians.
You pull age rank on me?
Comedian. No, you don't know what I'm talking about. You know you know outer space.
Well, what I will tell you.
I know fucking doing comedy shows.
I'm a huge consumer of your trade.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, I mean, thank you on behalf of all the comedians in my
I'm a huge consumer. I'm just letting you know that.
You mean of all comedians?
Yes, of all comedians.
Okay, yes. Well, on behalf of all of us,
and
I
I have
you.
a fast Jay Leno joke. Not joke, observation when you have a minute.
Please, let's not let the moment pass. I want to hear this.
Oh, you want to hear it now?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, we can get off that now. But, I do agree with Bill when he says that Neil is part of the problem. He should be calling this out, right? Because Neil, I feel like he's just, and you saw him explain it there. He admitted to it. He said, I see landmines and I try to move around them. I try to navigate around them. I read the room and I tap dance accordingly, right? And that's a problem, in my humble opinion. That is a huge issue. When you have people who get offended about anything and everything, it just starts to get ridiculous. Like, There are common sense things where like you'd be like, yeah, bro, you shouldn't be walking around saying that to folks. You know what I mean? Like I'm just saying, but like to just be offended because somebody says something that you disagree with and oh, that's violence and like that's just absolutely ridiculous. And it's gotten insane. Like you said, on college campuses, debate used to be a big thing. Now you can't even have a debate. Because everybody's all offended and up in arms and, kicking in windows and tearing down stuff, which is the left. But they try to say, it's the right. That's the extremists and the violent ones. But you always see the left doing it. We've got the evidence, too, to back that statement up. But that should not be allowed. You should be able to protest and whatever. But, like, tearing down stuff because somebody said something that you disagree with or somebody that you don't like showed up on campus to speak. It's just absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And yeah, I agree with Bill. And I think Neil needs to change his approach to things. But we all know why Neil's doing it. In my humble opinion, it's about that almighty dollar. I get it. I get it. I disagree with it heavily, but I get it. But yeah, y'all let me know your thoughts, your opinions on this in the comment section below. Like, share, comment. Hit that subscribe button before you go. How do you think we can solve this issue in this country? Let me know. I'm out.